Hello everyone, welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Uh, I've been picking through this game little by little ever since it came out. It's a very long game. And they just put out some DLC for it called Wrath of the Druids, which, whoa, you can pet the dog, and the other dog just wants to clip right through you. You know dogs. This is how dogs are. I don't know why I can't pet the big one. Pet the smaller one. So yeah, I wanted to check out the new area. I want to go to Ireland. That's where the new DLC takes place. And yeah, I just wanted to come back and check it out because I really liked this Assassin's Creed. I like the setting. I think it looks really nice. The character, the main character, I like and everything like that. So I wanted to jump back in and pick up where I left off. So this is my village. In case you are unfamiliar with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you are a Viking that's coming to medieval England, kind of like middle of the Dark Ages England, and it's all broken up into a whole bunch of shires. So there's really no central government in England, and you're kind of like here to exploit that and, you know, play power games, balances of power, and stuff like that, and make a new home for your Viking clan here, your Raven clan, as it were. And this is what I've got so far for my village. There's a couple of things I still need to build and upgrade and stuff like that, but overall, I've got a lot of it kind of built out here. What I really like about this game is how it looks. They did a really good job of capturing like the rolling green fields of England and the rivers and everything like that. I live in New England, so it looks a lot like the area of the world that I live in, actually. Alright, so when you first load up the game after this expansion came out, you got this quest, Irish Trade, sorry. And this person shows up and is like, hey, if you want to trade with Ireland, you know, you gotta go deal with this blockade over here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deal with that blockade, and we're gonna see where it takes us. And this is my longboat and my crew, who just kind of hang out in the longboat all the time and never get out, because they're always there when I go back to my longboat. Not really sure what kind of life that is, but hey, it's the Viking life is what it is, right? Sometimes you're just gonna sit in a longboat and do nothing all day long. And I think this is cool. I don't use the longboat exclusively to get around, but I always use it when I'm exploring a new area as a you know, in-game way of like almost exploring the world. I think it controls pretty good, and it's fun to just see what's on the shore and see where you can raid, because there are these encampments along the shore that you can raid for supplies to upgrade your base and stuff like that. So I think it's just, like I said, a really great looking game. And this sailing around on this boat down the rivers is a great showcase of that. So we're going to an area. I want to make sure I'm heading the right way. Oh, I should have turned there. All right. Well, we'll go left here, and we'll take the scenic route, I guess. Yeah, this game it's fun, but it's also very, very long. It's probably one of the longer Assassin's Creed games, and not I don't feel like it doesn't justify its length. It's just I always play these games kind of slowly. I don't rush through them. I take breaks and come back and stuff. So it probably takes me even longer to get through these games than the average person. But I do like that they exist because they provide a, I don't know, kind of like a laid-back kind of experience, in my opinion. I don't know why we keep putting sails down, but alright, so we should be coming up on it here. Oh, the other cool thing about this is, you know, this is after, well, not right after, but close to the fall of Rome. And if you didn't know, Rome actually made its way to England and built quite a bit of infrastructure there. So you have all of these huge Roman ruins spotted throughout the game. I've never been to England, so I don't know if they still exist. I'm sure some of them do. Ooh, a little shallow sandbar there. I'm sure some of them do. I don't know how much, but I think it's really cool. It adds a lot of flavor to the world, the environments and stuff. Amazon Prime, Rachel. I'm not sure. You know,
what's wrong with you?
Burn down the naval blockade. Structures destroyed. I'm not sure if you get it with Amazon Prime. There was a kind of stuff here. I don't know what's going on. I ran ashore here. There was a thing when I just loaded it up that said Amazon Prime. I didn't really pay attention to it. I thought it was like an advertisement for their Luna streaming service, to be honest. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna be playing is a DLC that I got with the season pass. It's called Wrath of the Druids, so you can look that up and see if it's the same thing. Maybe they gave it out for free, I don't know. The combat in this game is improved over the last two games, where I thought the combat in Odyssey and Origins felt a little too floaty. Like there wasn't a lot of impact to it. It's still kind of a problem here, but it is definitely improved over those previous entries. Very, very Dark Souls kind of combat, where you get light attack on the bumper and then heavy attack on the trigger. You also have abilities like those yellow pips above my health bar are how many charges I have on my abilities. Some really nasty abilities in this game. There's a lot of. This is actually very surprised. The Viking Assassin's Creed game is violent, but a lot of the finishers and attacks in the game are very gruesome, like chopping heads off and stuff like that. Look at this guy, doesn't even know I'm here. What a rube. And that guy. Right in the face. Hammer in your hand, axe in your face. That's how I want to go. Some of these abilities, like this ability in particular, which I don't know why that didn't work. That's weird. Oh, hi. Hey, big boy. Whoa! Holy crap. Took him out in one shot. Let's see. Is he down? No, he's just...
You merit the blood eagle.
So you married the blood eagle? What the hell does that mean? Blood eagle's like a type of execution. Destroy structures. Alright. Oops. So I just throw this and start burning stuff? Like that? I do.
Well now.
I'm not really sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. Like what structures I'm supposed to destroy. In here. How do I get in there? This is a fun game to go around exploring and trying to find all the secrets and stuff. There are a lot of them in this game. I guess it's that stuff that they want me to destroy. Yep, alright, so that made the bar go up. Oh. Just blowing stuff up. When in doubt, I guess. Okay, so now it's pointing me to those things. I'm just not sure. Oh, wrong button again.
Goats.
Just throw this here and catch it on fire? Is that what? Maybe I need to take... You can pick up explosive pots. Maybe I gotta find one of those and... Wish my dudes would come over here and help me out. They seem to know what they're doing over there. Alright, well... Not good enough? Honk your own horn.
One more should do it. They won't
Okay.
like that.
Tell you what, this wasn't exactly the kind of sabotage I was expecting from the mission description. I thought it was going to be like a bloat blockade, but it's just a bunch of wood in the water. Still fighting guys over here? Oh, these guys suck.
Sar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
Okay. That's right, King of Dublin. That's what the crux is. We're going to find the King of Dublin, and he apparently knows who I am. Oh wait, now I gotta go back? Alright, well we'll go back the way that I originally wanted to come and check out that river.
Calm yourself, lucky spawn.
It's called a longboat because it's long, right? So, sailing around with it, it's not too easy.
Hey, there's no need for this.
What are we... I've honestly never had this much trouble with like shallows and shores and stuff like this. Usually it's pretty open and smooth sailing.
Sail! That's the wind!
Can we raid this on our way back, or is this too high level? That's probably too high level. The way they handle levels in this game is a little weird. You have a level, and then each region has a level, and you know if you're in that range up and over it, you should be able to do it. But you can kind of reset your level at any time. So like I was getting tons of skill points that was putting me way over level to the areas that I was in. And I felt like the game was, you know, way too easy because I wasn't fighting enemies that were all that tough. Then I reset my skill points and then just didn't put them in. It's a very strange system because there are a lot of like really useful skills stuck behind those skill points. So I'll show the tree in a little bit here. I didn't like the way that they chose to do the leveling in this game, and I hope they fix it for whatever the next one's going to be. Alright, we should be coming up on our spot here soon. Ravensthorpe. I'm the leader. I can park where I want. I want to park like an ass? I'll park like an ass. Deal with it. So our Irish folk are over here.
I've never heard tell of any river champion. Not sure what to make of that. But you're welcome to ask Eivor.
Sunniva and stranger, what brings you to our shores?
Vaughan and his crew claim to be raiders of great treasures. They seek to join with Ravensthorpe.
If you wish to join us, we only ask for hard work and loyalty. No need of silver or gold.
Wouldn't say no to it either.
It is good to meet you, Eivor. And there is more in this for you than precious metals. We may seem weary and ragged, but we know secret route of England's coasts. where you will find a wealth of resources for Ravensthorpe.
You seek to share them with us. Why?
When the table is laden with too great a feast, you gather friends round to enjoy. We seek friends and feasting. Let me show you. I will take you out on a raid once we repair our ship.
I appreciate the offer and accept it. And how do you judge our dock?
Ah, now that's a dock worthy of our longship. Come and talk to me whenever you are ready to leave.
Just looking up that Valhalla DLC Amazon stuff. Prime gaming perks for July include a few Assassin's Creed Valhalla bundles. Okay, so I think they're just cosmetic packs. They're not like
Are you ready to set sail?
it's not like big DLC packs or anything like that. This is like a whole new region, so river raids are more challenging than regular raids. Oh, so this is different, but offer the chance to find new gear, weapons, and foreign supplies to upgrade your Vikings Hall. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's a poor wind.
Irish trade report. Back to... Maybe I was going to the wrong spot.
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Okay. Oops.
My cousin Barith is alive, and King of Dublin. The Nornian never failed to delight.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Yes.
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what, but it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yes.
Yeah, I would
Let's
like
go to
see
Ireland.
this land. And my cousin Barith.
I don't know if I remember this guy. He was in... So you start this game in Norway, basically, and then you come over to England, and there's a bunch of characters over there that you meet and stuff, and they don't all come over with you to England. So maybe this is one of those characters. I don't remember. It was a while ago when I first played that. So, hey, look, loading screen, and I can control a boat. That's cool.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My
Sounds like
adopted
England.
Isle.
Azar, how is it that Barith, as knows as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many, many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barith's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure
That
what you say
famous
is
line
true.
from Jurassic Park.
Certainly, he is loved by
Barith will
his
find
people.
a way. Alright, so I don't really know what like Ireland is going to offer that would be different than what, you know, mainland England has to offer in terms of like setting and geography and stuff like that. So far it looks the same.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
Okay.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
Okay, so very
You never
old
forgave
cousin.
us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you, Barith, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barith.
Just look at her dogs.
You do a pretty good job with the writing in this game. Characters and stuff like
You
that.
cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of
You,
our dogs.
Early on in the main campaign, you
Azar tells
meet
me
up
that your
with
throne
the
may not be entirely
sons
steady.
of Ragnar
needs some
Lothbrok,
persuading is all.
and they're
Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland.
you know the brothers
Flann
there,
can
and
be made to see
they're
that.
pretty
My
they're pretty good
kingship and that of
characters,
my
as
children's
well as
children
the
will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading
the
web
king
is
that
within
you
my
are
power.
No one
trying
else I
to
trust my commerce
usurp.
to, old man.
You let them call you that.
I call him worse things.
My king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
And I'm assuming they're going to come up more frequently because you're kind of
This is
like
where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
branching
I'll be there
out
shortly.
from the main area where you land, and each group of Vikings are trying to take over part of the country. So I'm assuming I'm gonna run into them again later on.
Aoife, this is my cousin, Abel. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
Ooh, I got a bow.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
There's someone that actually has an Irish accent.
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Oh, one of these bows. Oh.
It is a very nice bow. Thank you, Barret.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
I don't know how I feel about those bows. I've really just been using the hunter bow, which
Well
is
done, cousin.
pretty
Wait,
straightforward.
is that a house of God?
Aye.
You know, hold the
Christ's
trigger,
own
pull it
church.
back, and then
Ireland is mostly Christian
one
now,
shot.
and so is Dublin.
There's
Many
that bow,
knocks through the
a
way
short
for-
bow or a
Then
light
make a
bow.
place for them.
Them?
That's rapid
I
fire,
myself
and
have a
then
place in Christ's house, as I do
there's
in
a
the House of
predator
Thor.
bow,
So long as
which
the God has my back, he has
is
my
like
altar.
real powerful, like almost like a sniper type bow, and has the ability to like follow
I
the
built this city
arrow
up from rubble. 20
into
years ago, us Vikings
the
were
target,
beat.
which is pretty
The
cool.
Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Azar told me that it is a Viking city.
But the
Us
problem
founded it, and I
with
nursed it back
this
to
game,
health. When I became king, I
unlike
was
the
king
last
of a
two
mud
Assassin's
pit.
Creeds, is in order to switch weapons at all, you need to go into the menu and swap them out. There's no like quick swap weapon. They used to in Origins and Odyssey, you had like a primary weapon slot and a secondary slot, and you could switch between them. But this one, you only
up
have the
ahead.
one
My home.
slot for each hand.
My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't
So
here to
I
greet you.
don't find
They've gone on
myself
pilgrimage
changing
to the
weapons
mountains
too
just
often.
now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Alright. This place looks nice. It's a nice,
Barret, Fodia.
nice big city. It's one thing that the game's kind of went away from is the big sprawling cities that
Here we are.
used
Please
to get
go enjoy
into.
yourself.
So I'm always
I
glad
must have a
when I
word
see
with my son.
a big
Come meet
settlement.
him before the night's out.
Alright, so we're in a longhouse here. Can we just leave this for her?
Azar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Why is that?
I
Him?
thought
I'm not
you'd
sure.
rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie?
I like to greet everyone at parties.
There is no shortage of amusements. Enjoy yourself.
Hey, you're Boris' cousin. It's a grand.
Hi, enjoying yourself?
It's great.
Yes,
crack.
Irishman.
It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
Nice to meet you.
Can I ask, what is your life like in the city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself.
Oh, I love shoveling
Long
muck.
days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. I'm curious. How do you feel Barret has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
See you later, Irishman.
It's past time to put away childish things. What do you expect, father? That I follow your example? The example of a pack mule?
Siegfried, I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester.
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Little dweeb.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I am not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Bareth can commune with the dead.
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Alright, so here's Dublin. Alright, so we got a couple of areas here. It's all 55 power, it looks like, which is makes me think that it's not a huge piece of DLC, because it's assuming you're not gonna level up beyond the starting level. What's this? Oh, some concept art. I really love this because I like visiting the location and seeing how it is panned out from the original concept. I don't know what this is. This is cool looking. Guess we'll find out. It's not. It's labeled something. It's a little town or something. Well, we won't get there today, but we'll do a little exploring here. Let's see. There, yeah, there's a synchronization point over here. So they still have those. Over the years and everything with these games, it's become less and less necessary, really, to synchronize with them and to unlock things on the map. But you still get benefits doing it in this game. Also not a huge... Ooh, Piggy, say what's up. Not a huge fan of the way they do collectibles here. Like they have these dots on the map. Like these are all white, but they'll have some gold ones too, which are better loot. But like sometimes they don't show up very well on the map, especially these white ones, and I could barely tell the difference between this one and this one, which are actually two different colors, if you can't tell on the stream. I just wish they would make them a little bit more clear. That's really it, because I don't mind not knowing exactly what it is until I get up close to it. That's fine, but I'd like them to be a little bit more clear so they're easier to spot on the map. That's mostly what shows up when you do these synchronization points in this game. We also get, of course, the famous awesome views, which is what I'm really here for. Alright. I see I've got some things that I've identified out in the distance to investigate. And then, woo, the famous eagle drop, leap of faith.
Venite odoremus et adatala merum, eritis est idem, jus et vos interim e promissa.
There's a blacksmith down there, which they'll upgrade your gear and also adjust some of your cosmetic stuff. There's a treasure down there. Well, looks like it's way underground. They hide things all over the place in this game.
We will attack on sight here.
Oh. Alright, let's just have some fun.
Go, Sunan.
I don't know why I'm in my cousin's village and there's a place that with guards that I would kill. Seems like something I wouldn't be doing here, or I wouldn't have to be doing here. To be more specific, but I guess we gotta have a video game, right? So this, that little pulse marks targets so I can see them through walls and stuff like that. Of course, I just killed those dudes with that thing I dropped. See if we can use this thing that I wanted to before. This thing is incredibly powerful if you target enough guys with it. And to be fair, I am I'm over leveled for this DLC, so it's probably going to be pretty easy. I'm just here for the treasure anyway. If somebody gets in my way, that's their problem. Alright, I need to bust open this floor here. Is there some explosive pots around here? Here's a locked door. What about a key? Anybody holding a key? I don't see any. So where's... Looking for a small red pot with a lit wick on the top of it. I ain't seeing one. No, these aren't the right ones. Huh. What's this guy doing over here? Just... Oh, what the hell? I thought she was looking the other way. Usually, when you need an explosive pot, there's one close by. Can I? I can't just smash this with sheer might, can I? I don't think there's even a move like that. No, that's a little bit too imprecise to expect you to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll find it if we wander up here. Hello. Let's see. Use of Thorstein's raiders. Thorstein, my dear, we burnt down Bren's stables at a few nights ago. He willing to part with silver. Right. Whoa!
You are the rat!
Ugh. Ugh. Oh, here's one. Alright. Wow, that's a distance. There's a lot of puzzles with these things. These pots, these that full of explosive oil or gas or whatever. And we'll use it to blow open this floor over here. Whoa, don't burn me. Nice, nickel ingot, that's so I can upgrade my weapons. The game is not about, you know, collecting a whole bunch of weapons and swipping between them. It's more about finding the weapon you like to use and then upgrading it along the way. So that right there is an answer to a lot of longtime Assassin's Creed fans' issues with the latest games, in that assassinations aren't instant kills on enemies that are higher level or considered elite. So what they did was they added in that little quick time event, and if you get that right when you're doing an assassination, you'll get the instant kill, which is really cool.
Let battle sweat flow.
Yeah, I'm really wailing on these guys. I'll actually show this right now. So under skills, you have this massive skill tree that just, I think it just keeps going on and on. I don't know if it ever actually ends. Maybe it does. Maybe like out here it finally ends, but you kind of branch off into a couple different directions from the center, which is right here. You know, this is like your melee focused, your ranged focused, and your stealth focused. But they kind of mix in different abilities and skills with each branch, across each branch. Like you'll get stealth bonuses going up here, you'll get melee bonuses going down here, stuff like that. But then they have these abilities, so like dual swap That's a bad one. I don't really know what the point of that one is, but I just unlocked oh no, I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh no, I did. Oh no, I didn't. Alright, I just unlocked it. Brush with Death, which if you get a perfectly timed dodge, you get this little, like, time slows down, which is a pretty common ability in, you know, action RPGs and, you know, melee focused RPGs. But and I didn't really show exactly what I wanted to show. But you'll see that I had to, in order to get that, I had to work my way all the way down this branch. And then where? Over here? No, down here, down here. No, where is it? I don't even remember where it is now. Is it this? No? Well, here's a good one. Chain Assassination, which is a pretty common ability in this series. I had to work all the way down this branch from here to get to that chain assassination. I guess Brush with Death would have been quicker if I had gone this way, but you don't know you have these special, like what your special ability is going to be until you get to, you know, this tree. So like I didn't know what kind of special ability I would get in here. I don't even know what bow to melee link is, until I unlocked this one, which then exposed this group of abilities over here. And I just don't, it's not great. It makes you spend so many skill points on things like plus 2.3 melee damage and melee resistance, and you got to unlock all of these, spending skill points all the way up to, you know, Stomp, which I use this a lot. And it's just, it's weird. It kind of obfuscates a lot of the abilities. I guess maybe they do tell you where these abilities are if you want to like mainline them. So maybe, I don't know if they did that when I first started playing this game, but it looks like they do now, which is good because then you can at least focus your attention in one direction if you really want an ability. But then at any point you can see down in the bottom right, you can see reset all skills. So that gives you all of your skill points back. So right now I've got 93 plus 2, so 95 skill points. That'll give me 95 skill points to redistribute anywhere. But it also brings me back down to level 0, which, as we can see on the map, each suggested power down there in the bottom right is 55. So if I reset all my skills, came in here at 11 or 0, I would be getting my butt kicked. And I also wouldn't have all sorts of different abilities and stuff like that. So I just don't think it's a great RPG skill unlock system. And then the other thing you unlock are these abilities, which you only get by finding books in the world that are specific to these abilities. So you have to find the, you know, Focus of Nornir book, which you don't know where it is. You just happen to pick it up, and that's the one that it is. I don't know if they lock in a certain order. I'm not 100% sure about that, but yeah, and these are the abilities, like you know, I used that bow, Mark of Death, which is really nice, and I used, of course, the axe throw a bunch, and this one right here, Dive of the Valkyries, which is a pretty big, heavy hitter. And they introduced those. I think they probably had them in Odyssey. I mean, Origins, but I know they definitely had them in Odyssey. I'm just not sure which was the first one that had them. I think Origins had them. Let's see what this treasure is. Oh, Gorbard. 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 Well, give me a break here, Ivor. Okay. Alright. Get up. Get up. There we go. We'll go this way. Well, I can't get in there yet. Alright. Guess we're going for a swim. Is that... Alright. There's an ability... I don't know why it says my controller keeps disconnecting. It's not true. Piercing shot. Let's see. This will work. No, oh, that did nothing. There's gotta be a way to hit that. Basically, there's a thing I gotta drop that is in the way of that window. Oh, I bet I can just go in here. Can I not go in there? Oh, whatever, we can do this. And yeah, that's pretty much the... as complex as some of these, you know, treasure buildings get, these treasure puzzles. Another nickel ingot so I can upgrade some stuff. Let's quickly do this mission. Find Buried. He is at the family burial ground south of Dublin. So, go down here somewhere. It's atop a hill near a large tree. Well, if that isn't the most descriptive direction I've ever heard. Imagine if those were the directions you got from Siri. It's next to a big tree. I really do just love these games because of the settings. That's always why I've liked them. I know a lot of people are not too happy with the way the direction the series has gone with the story and stuff, but that was never my big draw. I always loved just the historical settings, and they do such a good job of capturing that in most of these games anyway. And I think a lot of the characters they had in these last few games have been really excellent as well.
Thor lends me strength.
With Bayek in Origins being one of the better protagonists. Let's see what this guy's doing up here. I'll bother him while he's mourning his father.
Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a solemn debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky. Moonlight on snow.
Just a nice little character moment here.
And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This, a caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
What's going on there? What the fuck? What the hell's going on? Hey!
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer about it. I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old
The
days,
fucking
when we'd search the night in hopes
evil
of
wolf
catching a
in there.
will-o'-the-wisp.
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
I mean, we're gonna get ambushed, right? Yeah.
Give yourself up. What?
Jesus.
Who are these men?
Damn you, bastard!
What the hell? Jesus.
I'll finish you!
One thing the game does do, I think, which is pretty cool, is they highlight, well, I think this is another one of those abilities I need to unlock, but, whoa, they highlight weak points on an enemy, so, like, I was able to pin that dude to the ground by shooting his foot with an arrow, and then that opened him, then that obviously opened him up to a powerful finisher, which is really cool.
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I am not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know.
It's my horse. You want to ride a horse?
Aye, 'tis worrying.
All right.
He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents himself by stealing and smuggling with his band of ruffians. It's petty Viking raiding, but it puts me in a bad light with Flaw. That's certain.
It's moments like this that show such a contrast between
Keep a sharp watch.
this game
Vikings rove the streets tonight.
and, say, something like Red Dead Redemption 2, where you'd never do this in Red Dead. You never would run back following this person back to this castle. You'd get on a horse and you'd ride, and then that's where you'd have the conversation. And, you know, it's
What? You know I am always
both
the
games
last to
big
leave a
budget
party.
open world games.
What is wrong?
And you can
We were
see where
ambushed by
the
Thorstein's men. rivals I was not made aware of.
The small
Small
disparities
wonder
are
Inflan does not
like the
embrace you,
small
Barrett.
overlooks, the
Cannot
things
keep
they
control
overlooked
of the
here that
Vikings
they
in
should
your own
have,
city.
you know, put into the
Thorsten makes me
game
look
to
like
make
more
just
of
to
an
make the
arse
game
than I do
feel
on my
more
own.
authentic
I see.
and flow
It is
better.
the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two. But then he'll be back and back again. I can remove
But doesn't
this
mean it's bad,
blot
you know,
once
obviously.
and for all.
Eivor,
Very much
this is
enjoying
not
the
your
game.
fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Barith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Barith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flan's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flan on Rise of Sun.
Alright, so it looks like the setup for this DLC, you're gonna deal with this gang of people trying to overthrow your cousin's rule. And the son will get involved and probably get kidnapped or hurt or something along the way, and you'll have to
Barith
teach him
said
some
Siegfried
lesson.
would be at the marketplace. I need to learn more about Thorstein.
It's been the flow of this game anyway. But yeah, I think this is looks like a nice little chunk of Assassin's Creed here. Oh, I acquired a lynx. What? What is? Wait, that's not. That's not a mount, is it? Where do I have to? Hold up. I was gonna finish up here, but I don't know what that was. It didn't tell me. Is it just something in my inventory? Because I know there's a cat you can get on your boat, but I have to check and see if this is a mount that I can ride. I'll just be over here. I believe you can only equip mounts at stables. Again, another thing they used to be able to do, just right in the menu, switch out your mount. Or I'm pretty sure in Odyssey you had different mounts. In Origins you may have had the same horse through the entire game. I'm not 100% sure. I really want to go back and play Origins. Such a good game.
Welcome, welcome. Come see what I have.
I want to train my mount. Oh. Strength train. Oh, okay.
Have you looked at everything I have for sale?
No, I haven't looked at anything yet.
May I see your stores?
I had a wolf. Now I got a cat.
Are you sure there isn't something else you wanted?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, what's up? I'm riding a cat.
Come on, I need a challenger.
Oh, you want to challenge me? I'm riding a cat. You're gonna challenge the cat rider? Unbelievable. See? You Assassin's Creed giveth and Assassin's Creed taketh away. In this case, Assassin's Creed giveth. Look at, not even completely off the ground. I want frames.
What's this?
Oh, I guess I'm not totally under. Oh, okay. I can toggle through them like this. Haven't used this photo thing in a while, but you know, sometimes you have to take a picture of you riding your cat. You always have to take a picture of you riding your cat, actually. That's what it is. Otherwise, why even have a cat, right? You know what I mean? No, it's a little bit too much depth of field. Let's see. Looks pretty good. We'll take that photo. So why wouldn't we? I got a cat! I got a cat! I'm riding a cat! Riding a big cat. Jeez. Alright, well, this just got a whole lot better, so I'm gonna keep playing this, checking it out. But I think I'm gonna call it tonight for the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. If you haven't subscribed or liked or and all that good stuff, you can do that on YouTube. You can do that on Facebook. We're doing, you know, we're always streaming, post videos, posting articles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna have something on Chivalry 2 coming up soon. It's all written. I just need to, you know, finish it up, post it. I think that's a really good game. Lee and I played that last week, and I still think it's a good game. So yeah, Chivalry 2. This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids DLC. You get a cat, so go buy it. What else are you gonna do, right? And until next time, see ya.